You know what? I should go scam people. That might be my calling. I should be a psychic because I predicted that Kingpin would be revealed. Episode 5. I predicted that Swordsman was going to be exposed. Episode 5. And I was right. It looks like instead of going to go see Spider-Man No Way Home tonight, I should go to Las Vegas.
How you foreign niggas stop it? I was born in the tropics. I'm the way peep the mosh pit. And they came with a starship. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm really from the tropics. Fuck is you doing the next?
What's good, Digital Trap Squad? Y'all know what it is, so check it, right? Alright, y'all, look. The episodes are going by too quick. I wanted to marinate in that shit. Mild sauce, barbecue sauce, hot sauce. You can tell I'm hungry. I got the Popeyes upstairs. But this year on Disney Plus, we've had multiple shows give us characters who were affected by the snap and characters who were affected by the blimp, right? They displayed the trauma and the craziness of it in a lot of cool ways. But Hawkeye episode 5 had the most coolest way with Yelena in the washroom disappearing and then reappearing, right? And once Yelena was blimped back into existence, you see her have that rush to want to see her family the same way that people in real life would have that reaction. Like, oh my God, I've been gone 5 years. I have to go see my sister. I have to go see Natasha. I love that because it was so realistic and it reflected on their relationship and how it grew in the Black Widow film. But also, you know, no cap. That's a black tradition, you know. We don't go see family till something fucked up happens.
Family reunion, yay!
In the writing of Florence Pugh's Yelena, I was very glad to see that the character was consistent, right? A lot of times when different directors or writers get a hold of a character, it shifts from writer to writer, right? Let's look at what's happened to the Incredible Hulk. Shameful. Shameful. Over the years, as that character has kind of been turned into a cuddly mascot for the kids, he's shifted, right? But with Yelena, she's so consistent with how she was in Black Widow. The banter, the off-remark comments were really on point, especially the apartment scene with Kate was without a doubt one of my most favorite Marvel Disney Plus scenes.
There's a Christmas market in Union Square. I'm not quite sure those are the right fit for the bloodthirsty vigilante type.
Sometimes you're funny, Kate Bishop.
Do you keep saying my whole name just to point out that you know it?
Yes. I know a lot about you.
The TV and streaming service rules of certain shows needing to run for 45 minutes or 30 minutes is really starting to kind of get in the way of certain characters, because I believe that Swordsman Jack is being set up as one of the main villains of this once all of the strings are revealed to see who was manipulating who. And in the comic books, he was Hawkeye's mentor. He wound up fighting with the Avengers. There's a lot of dope things the character did in the comic books, but when you got them streaming service restraints, that TV restraint of only the episode being able to run for a certain amount of time, characters unfortunately suffer. And it looked like Jack getting ready to get clapped up. He got some of that Disney magic on him right now, where you're only supposed to fear him because he has a mysterious voice and he looked like Jafar from Aladdin. Spooky, spooky.
Beautiful desert blooms such as yourself should be on the arm of the most powerful man in the world.
What you say, my dear?
Yeah, read my lips. You ain't no player.
Speaking of there not being enough time in episodes, I think Laura Barton, the wife of Hawkeye, is being set up for an evolution that some people online predicted and not too many people are really up on. She might become the MCU version of Mockingbird. Mockingbird is a former sidekick of Hawkeye. Her name and the source material is Bobby Morris, right? Now, with that being said, she was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., played by Adriana Palicki. But we know what happened to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., okay?
A small price to pay for salvation.
So, Laura Barton could maybe become that character because there's more to her. When she's on the phone talking to Hawkeye in that language, I don't know what language it is, but it's a language, you can tell that she's in on some shit that even her kids don't know she's in on. She might be Mockingbird. That'll be a pretty cool thing to do. I like the actress. She played Velma. Come on now. Who didn't love Velma? Come on now. As I kind of see social media conversation about Hawkeye, a lot of people are still kind of underestimating the dopeness, the greatness of Kate Bishop. Now, I understand that the first 2 episodes kind of set this character up on some Anakin Skywalker shit. She just great. She great, motherfucker, and you gonna accept that shit. But you actually really break down how incredible she is. It's so amazing to see the character accomplish what she's accomplishing. She's out here in the battlefield with regular arrows and a regular bow, except for that one chase sequence, right? She's out here having Yelena, a Black Widow assassin, pop up at her apartment, and she could have went in that motherfucker yelling and screaming. But nah, she ain't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. When people start shooting, white people ain't that cool. They either running around, hiding behind tables, or screaming like, ah!
She was cool, calm, and collected, right? Then her ability to kind of sense that something wasn't right with Jack, right? I really do dig the Haley Steinfeld version of Kate Bishop, and I can't wait for her to actually meet other MCU characters. That's gonna be an amazing moment when she expands. And good old mama got the fuckery for us. That bitch is on one. We see that she's in on some of the fuckery that's been going on. She actually hired Yelena to take out Hawkeye. Now this kind of clashes with the whole Valentina Allegra scene from the end of Black Widow. I got some questions about that because it's not really making sense. But we do see Vincent D'Onofrio is back as Kingpin. Just like I told y'all. Oh, I'm an Indian scammer now. I know the future. I'm about to get your money. You want promo? I got you, bitch. That, without a doubt, was so cool to see. And in that little brief photo, we saw he appears to be bigger than he was on Marvel Netflix, which is a welcome change. And he also has his pimp cane. That motherfucker got the pimp cane. So you know when that cane hit the flow, he really getting ready to fuck somebody up now. Because he ain't got too much time to stand without the cane. You know, he got a few minutes. So he getting ready to whoop your ass real quick before you got to scoop it back up. But his look is really, really cool, man. What a time to be alive to see all of this stuff that we wanted as fans come to the big screen. It's really, really cool. FTB. Fade to black, nigga.
When I pull up, she gon' look though. Look at he mad, ain't look, bro. She bad as hell, but can't cook though. It don't matter, but you still watching me while I did it for the look though. 100 feet worth of drip, don't drown this fly shit, that's the look though. And look though, I'm the wave, you can look though. I'm something different, I don't think you get it, but I still did it for the look though. Look though.